You want me to say
Yeah, you can go ahead.
it? My shit froze up. I thought you was just gonna hit it.
All right, welcome to another episode of How You Figure That Podcast. I'm the co-host, Smitty,
And I'm your boy DJ Stig.
and today, well, we got a special guest. He go by Heru the Rising. To me, one of the realest rappers out here. You know what I'm saying? Heru, you can introduce yourself.
Um, what's good, y'all? My name is Heru the Rising. I'm from Monticello, 28 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I just, you know what I'm saying? I like to make music from the soul.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
You say you
yeah.
you 28, you born 94?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, we right there. We got this old head on here.
don't ask me. I already knew you was finna do that, bro. Hey, we ain't got time for that.
60, 64.
We
Oh man. He said 64.
You
Man,
born in 64.
he come with this Kevin Hart and Don Cheadle shit every goddamn episode, man.
That's my mama age.
Hey, Steve, mom.
Ah,
Nah, but for real though, man, I appreciate you coming on and joining us today, man.
Shoot, no problem, man. It's good to be here, man.
So, how long you been rapping?
Man, I've been rapping since 2008. Been rapping since 2008. Yeah.
Yeah. So what? That's about
ooh, man.
14, almost 15 years.
Yeah. It's been a while, man. Been a while.
So my boy, man, he be on that spiritual, man. He be on that spiritual shit, man. I fuck with it, man. Tough. Um, I
Appreciate you,
know
man.
I know him from church, you know what I'm saying? We used to go to church together and stuff.
Yep.
On the young bucks, man, putting it down. But
Nah.
but just recently, I guess you don't really speak about Christianity no more. You really be on some spiritual shit
Nah.
now.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. It wasn't something that, you know what I'm saying? Like I've you know what I'm saying? Like I think I've been like rapping like spiritual since like maybe 2017.
Yeah.
2017. Yeah.
So
For the most part.
what caught my eye
Hmm.
is you call yourself Hey Roo, right?
Uh-huh.
So you know what I'm saying? I mean, if anybody knows if you talking about Hey Roo, you dealing with comedics and Kemet, you know what I'm saying? Which I
Mm-hmm.
like to practice myself. So, how
Okay.
did you change into a spiritual journey from Christianity to, to what you are now, or where you at now?
Well, I started from actually like growing up, I started up in the Seventh-day Adventist church. And like, you know, like they way different from like traditional churches and stuff like that. They go to church on Saturday and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And this way and like they believe in the laws and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They won't. You know what I'm saying? Go nowhere to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like until after sundown and stuff like that. And it's different. You know what I'm saying? So like and during that time, I was like real devout. You know what I'm saying? Up in the faith and stuff like that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I was one of them people like you couldn't tell me nothing or whatever, and I wouldn't go look it up, whatever, and like challenge you up on it and stuff like
Right,
that. Like
right.
one of one of the first things they told me was like one of the first things they taught us in Seventh-day Adventist was like the Ten Commandments or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not make any graven image. You know what I'm saying? And one I remember one running or whatever I had. You know what I'm saying? During that time, whatever was thou shalt not make any graven images of. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at the walls or whatever upon damn near any Seventh-day Adventist church or a church in period or whatever, they always got that picture of white Jesus and shit like that. So I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what's the deal with that? I thought you said that thou should not make any, you know what I'm saying? But of course, they
So let me
they
ask you
they
this. I don't mean to cut you off,
go
but so let me ask
go
you
ahead.
this. So
Mm-hmm.
you said you did see white Jesus in church, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
I was just asking
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
was in the conversation and somebody said the person I was talking about said he ain't see no white Jesus. I don't know what fucking
Shit.
church he went to, but
Now, I will say this though. As I got deep on my journey and shit like that or whatever, well, you remember we used to do Christian rap and stuff like that,
right.
I used to go to different denominations and stuff like that or whatever, and they got AME churches and stuff like that or whatever, and man, look, some of them niggas Jesus look like Snoop Dogg over there and shit like that or whatever.
Uh,
I mean for real, yeah,
well,
swear,
maybe he went to one of
yeah,
those churches. I don't
yeah, yeah.
know.
So I mean, but but yeah, so
So how did you get to how did you come up with the name Heru, or what was how?
yeah, so I started off so in 2016, I think I was up on like the Hebrew shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I went under my real name and shit like that or whatever. And then I made transition and then like a little while later, on that year or whatever, like 2017 or something like that, I had made a transition on to my to like one of my original rap names when I first started doing it, which was Kamikaze Don and shit like that. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I went through, you know what I'm saying? I went through some shit that day, you know what I'm saying? Kind of, I guess, trying to change my life. Mama passed and shit like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And a lot kind of went on in my life. And so, I created a character called Moon the Principal and shit like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Moon the Principal was based off reflection and shit like that. Reflecting and shit like that. But I always knew it was never gonna be like the end all be all for me and shit like that or whatever. So eventually, you know what I'm saying, I'm studying like, Bobby Hemmett, and you know what I'm saying, and like studying, Egyptian culture, young Pharaoh, Brother Polite, all of them and stuff like that or whatever.
I
And
gotta say,
I found uh,
Bobby Hemmett is
hey,
the person
hey
that
man,
that's who I fuck with the most. Bobby Hemmett.
man, look,
I fuck with Young Pharaoh too, but I think he got some kind of ego where
I, well, nah, I ain't gonna lie, I really don't watch him like that no more. You know what I'm
oh, but
saying?
yeah, but
Like,
he be
yeah,
dropping
yeah,
knowledge though. He
yeah,
drop
yeah,
knowledge. Yeah,
of
yeah.
course, but
But
like at first, I will say this though. At first, you know what I'm saying, when you really not into like especially from being in that Hebrew phase or whatever, you know what I'm saying. You stuck up on the Bible and stuff like that. So of course, you know what I'm saying. Everything so everything Bobby's saying or whatever, it sounds like gibberish or whatever, because you know what I'm saying. Like you got this mindset where it's like, I can't really, I can't really rock with what he's saying or whatever, or I don't understand, or I think it's off the wall, but like one thing I will say was, like, once I let go of that concept of hell, and like, because I'm gonna be honest, like, hell is really the thing that keeps most Christians up in Christianity and shit like
right,
that or whatever.
exactly.
If didn't nobody come out and say that we had to go to hell or whatever, everybody be wilding out. I don't care what nobody say or whatever. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
I feel,
But
yeah,
I had this question. When did he
huh,
create hell then? When did he
yeah.
create it?
And then it's like, it talks about burning in fire and stuff like that or whatever. If it's physical fire and stuff like that, when we
Right,
die, we gonna be souls. You know what I'm saying? So it's not it's not physical. You know what I'm saying, at that point. So that physical fire can't hurt a soul.
right,
You know.
exactly.
hmm
Steve, you got anything? Well,
Nah, I was just listening. But yeah, I agree on the last part because I feel like religion is like a fear based. It's always fear based. So
Mm-hmm.
like you said, it just keeps you fear so much of this God that you
Yeah.
do wrong by him. So
I'm
And
still trying
then
to
and then
figure
I,
out when did he create hell though? When was it created?
mm, man,
yeah, I'm not
you
that
know,
deep into
Because
the
I thought
Bible.
yeah.
the I'm just saying, I thought the opposite of heaven was earth.
I mean, technically, when you think about it, Earth is hell in a sense. You know what
Well,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
I
But
know,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I'm saying,
yeah,
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 exactly.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
But
man.
but like as I got deeper into that character, Moon the Principal and stuff like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I got my revelations I needed to get, you know what I'm saying? And then I you know, like hearing the story of Heru or whatever, and like how, you know, for funny people don't know who Heru is, or whatever. Heru in the Egyptian pantheon or the Kemetic pantheon is Horus, and basically hearing about Heru, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, and Heru represents third eye, you know what I'm saying? So so like hearing about Horus or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like the actual name Heru was actually how they got the name Hero, actually where they got the name Hero from. And I realized, like, you know, like esoterically or whatever, I'm trying to be the hero. I'm trying to become the hero of my life. So I became Heru the Rising. You know what I'm saying? Like just by exerting my environment or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And conquering. You know what I'm saying? My darkness, destroying these fears. You know what I'm saying? Just breaking down this world or whatever. One day, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna become the hero of my life and rise.
I fuck
Yeah.
with
Okay.
that.
I
I
respect
like
that.
that.
Yeah. So let me ask
Mhm.
you, going
What's
into
up?
your rap. So who did you start out listening to? You say you've been rapping for a long time. So who was your like
Inspiration.
yeah, inspirations like before, like when you first started out?
Okay, so when I
Good
started
question.
out rapping. When I started out rapping, ironically, now this gonna be a weird combination. But my uncle used to love Tupac and stuff like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So like,
Hmm.
you know, because he put me on and stuff like that up on Tupac or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I kinda, you know, just I was I was kind of, you know what I'm saying, I guess like inspired by him in so many ways or whatever. One because you know what I'm saying, like I feel like when Pac, you know, when Pac spoke or whatever, he spoke with his soul. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you can almost hear the conviction in Pac's voice or whatever every time, you know what I'm saying, he rhymes and stuff like that or whatever. And that was something that you know what I'm saying. Although my uncle introduced me to him and stuff like that, I kind of naturally just gravitated him to. I kind of naturally gravitate to him, and then you know what I'm saying. And then ironically, you know what I'm saying, Lil Wayne. Now the reason why I say Lil Wayne is because even though he don't talk about, you know what I'm saying, like some of the most positive things and stuff like that or whatever, like you cannot doubt this man's creativity or whatever. He can say something or whatever, and then years later or whatever, you realize what he said and think back and be like, man, he really just said that. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? And
no,
it's like,
okay. Let
mm-hmm,
me say something because I just look because I'm glad you
mm-hmm,
said because I just was thinking of something today. It just popped in my head. He was like,
uh-huh,
"Yes, I am wheezy, but I'm not asthmatic."
mm-hmm,
So I just thought about that today. Like he was saying he
Nigga,
wheezy, then I thought
asthma,
about
nigga,
asthmatic.
wheezing. Come on now,
yeah,
Steve.
I
That
didn't
shit
think about
yeah,
it.
that
Look,
shit kind of simple. That shit is
no, but he
simple.
said wheezy,
Nigga,
wheezy. I was
it's
thinking about his name,
simple.
wheezy.
Wheezing, wheezy, nigga, that's simple. Come on now.
Okay, but look. When the song came out, I was younger.
Oh,
You was about 30
yeah,
already. So
yeah,
you knew
yeah,
what that meant. So I was young.
yeah,
It just popped in my head.
I
So yeah,
like
I give it to
I
you on
like
that one.
Hot Boy Weezy, Lil Wayne. I can't
yeah.
I ain't gonna diss him, but I like Hot Boy Lil Wayne. When he first
Shoot,
came out, when he about 14, 13,
oh
I
yeah,
fuck with that Wayne.
yeah. Like, man, like Wayne was one of like you know, like, yeah. I guess I grew up with Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I ain't grow up with Pac or whatever.
Right.
I had more connection with you know what I'm saying, Wayne and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
so like so like you know what I'm saying, like, and there's the fact, like, you know, people can say like, oh, you know what I'm saying, Wayne don't be living his raps and stuff like that, but it's the fact, like, Wayne live up in his own little world and shit like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and like that's the and like honestly and truly, like, that's the key to spirituality, is knowing that you live in your own world and shit like that, and create your own, you know what I'm saying, and like man, look, I like, a lot of people, like, that's where you draw that's where you draw that creativity from. You know what I'm saying? Is realizing, like, hey, all this shit is a matrix or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like,
Right.
that's those were the two people that I feel like it inspired me mainstream wise or whatever. Now locally wise or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta show love to them and shit like that or whatever, because they you know, like they were like the first people that put me on and shit like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Well, you probably know them Vibe Boys, the Vibe
Yeah, I
Boys
think. Well, I heard one song when
there.
they did, when Monticello won the state championship. I heard they
Uh huh.
song. Who
Yeah,
was that
like
though?
Derek Barnhill, Deontay Barnhill, and then Big Trey. I don't know if you know who Big Trey is.
I don't know none three of them.
Trayvon Johnson.
Yeah.
He work at one. Well, yeah. Well, so like they were like I gotta give credit to them. You know what I'm saying? Like they were like the first people I guess like around my around my age group or whatever that I knew about. You know what I'm saying? That was actually like dropping tracks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They had came from Detroit and shit
Yeah, they
like
was
that or
straight. They
whatever.
was straight.
Yeah,
I heard the song with the, they won
yeah.
state and back in
Mm-hmm.
'09. Yeah, I heard.
Mm-hmm.
That.
But like I was like, man, like it inspired me to like, hey, look, if they out here doing it, they my age and shit
You
like that
can
or
too.
whatever, shit, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like and trust me, I ain't start off, you know what I'm saying, like, like just how I am now, but like I worked on it. I worked on it.
So, who do you listen to now?
Man, honestly and truly, I spent a lot of time, you know what I'm saying, making music, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like yeah, I mean, but I will say this. On my free time, I do listen to like some of the old shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I barely listen to rap. Like I listen like the funkadelic shit or whatever, and you know what I'm saying? Like the Earth, Wind and Fire, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you think
Like
maybe
all
you
like
could
all,
do it? You think maybe you could do a sample on one of their
oh
songs?
yeah. Oh yeah, cool. Look, it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's coming. You know what I'm saying? And then one guy that resonated with me the first time, you know what I'm saying, I heard him, and I know you heard of him. It's Spiritual Tony. Like the moment I first heard Spiritual Tony, like I resonated
Who?
a lot with what he said or what Spiritual Tony.
I don't know him. Who is
No, you
that?
you 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 had posted him up in your story the other day.
Me?
Yeah, yeah.
I
You you
think
you you man, I remember, but yeah,
Spiritual
yeah,
Tony.
yeah. Spiritual Tony. He a light skinned dude with dreads and stuff like that, all tatted up and stuff like that.
What song he got? That he a rapper?
Yeah, yeah. He a rapper. Yeah, he a rapper.
It
Well,
must have been something he said. It must have been something he
I
said.
yeah, I seen some tracks after
Oh,
this and
okay.
stuff like yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah,
You know
he
spiritual. Hey, Stig. You know spiritual Tony.
No.
He
man,
said
man,
I.
like,
He said I. You said I did
yeah, yeah,
on
man.
Facebook or Instagram.
I think it was IG up in your story. I think it was an IG
Oh,
story.
it's probably one of the songs that. Oh, yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
It was something.
yeah,
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 I don't know, but it was something he
yeah,
said though that I
yeah,
resonated. Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking
yeah,
about now. Yeah,
yeah. Like when I first heard him, you know what I'm saying? Like this is when I was like, just like really just starting my journey and stuff like that or whatever. Like I instantly gravitated to him, you know what I'm saying? And like
I'm gonna have to
man,
check up on him.
like
I'm
he
gonna have to
he
check up on some of this songs.
yeah, he one of the rappers like he ain't really political, you know what I'm saying? Which I respect, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? Like here he his music will like uplift you, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
just motivate you and stuff like that. So yeah, like yeah,
yeah,
Spiritual Tony, and then even though like at one point or whatever it was Young Pharaoh whenever he was rapping and stuff like that, you know what I'm
Young
saying? He was
Pharaoh
he
rap.
he was straight. Yeah, he right. Well, I don't know if you do now, but he did it at one point.
I ain't know
Yeah.
that. Damn.
Yep. And then Daylight.
Oh
The,
yeah, I
the, the,
fuck
the,
with
the, yeah,
Daylight.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Daylight.
Yeah. And then Lupe.
That Lupe Fiasco.
Mm-hmm.
Have you
Yeah.
ever heard of King Los?
Y'all, yeah. Look. I seen they battle. Oh my goodness,
Daylight and
man.
King Los?
Yes. Oh my goodness,
I ain't never
man.
watched them battle. I'm talking about his music though. Like that
Oh
music.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like old King Los.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Stig, he only listen to one rapper. So I mean, he only
Who is rapping?
Yeah, I keep
All
myself in the
Star.
box.
Okay.
Like he like Starlito though.
Oh, Starlead. I got introduced to him when I was in college or whatever.
Mhm.
I think my favorite project from him was Black Sheep Don't Grin.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
What's that,
yeah, I
Stig?
like
You like that? I ain't heard.
it. Of course I do. That's the only person I listen to. I listen to, yeah,
Well, you listen to Dunn True.
Oh
yeah, but I
yeah.
listen to Starlito
I'm
all
saying,
day,
look
every day.
though, they the same person.
Man, it's two different
Hey,
people.
now now now
Two different people.
Starlito and Dunn True the same. They step brothers.
man man look hey, Don Tripp actually had he actually had some of the radio like on like maybe like some years back whatever when I was first listening to him. I think it was like
What is it?
the the
Letter to
the
my
letter
son.
to
Letter to my son.
letter to my
Yeah,
Hey,
son. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
one of my
yeah,
favorite fucking songs of all
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Letter to my
Man,
son is one of my favorite songs of all time, man. I ain't gonna even
man,
lie.
yeah,
man,
I felt every goddamn word, every
man,
goddamn letter in the goddamn.
yeah.
man.
Okay,
Look,
so speaking of that, do you have kids?
nah, I ain't got no kids. I got a
Damn,
nephew. I
damn.
got a nephew. You know what I'm saying? But man, I ain't got no kids, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
amazing, man.
man. Look, I look now. I will say this. You know what I'm saying? That I don't almost have some kids. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
you know, yeah, but yeah,
yeah, I feel you, man.
yeah.
I keep them playing bees on deck. No, I'm just talking shit. So let me ask you this, man, just to get to know you a little better. You know, I watch it. I've been on YouTube and stuff, man. So I can pretty much tell you watch anime.
Yeah, shoot.
Yeah.
You Hacker shirt right here.
Oh, okay, yeah, I wasn't paying
Uh huh.
attention. Yeah. See, my
Mm-hmm.
co-host, he don't like it, man. He thinks something wrong with watching anime.
Oh
When
nah,
when
man.
you 30, yeah.
Oh nah. Look, man. Look, you can be as old as you want to or whatever and watch
Now you
anime, man.
can, yeah.
Like.
I can. I'm
Let me
just
say.
saying. So look, we be at drill. That's all they want to talk about is cartoon shit. Like,
It ain't
goddamn, man.
cartoon.
Let's talk
Look,
about some
bro,
real shit. Let's talk about some real shit. Him and
Hey,
Batista. That's all they want to talk about is fucking cartoon. All goddamn drill.
cause bro,
man.
cause man,
Nah,
you
but
watch
it ain't
anime,
nothing wrong with it though.
it gives you a different meaning, bro. If you watch this stuff, it really got
Uh huh.
like it get deep on you. Like
Point on
you
the
Mm-hmm.
really,
two.
huh?
Point on the two.
Nah, man, that shit is good, man. That shit is deep, man. So
Yeah.
you could put the fighting and stuff aside, you know, but it's deep, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it really like I can see it. It plays a part of your music. Like I see it in all your the what you say your artwork and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And yeah, I can see it, man. Your creativity, you know, comes with it. So yeah,
Oh yeah, man.
I've
So,
noticed that.
hey,
Man.
so from now, hey, you need to put Heru on your playlist. Well, I'm talking about, nigga.
Yeah, I've been listening to him.
Oh man,
Like,
I
so
appreciate it.
that's what I want to ask. Who was the
Mm-hmm.
girl? I think it was a song called
Wide
what was
awake.
Wide Awake. Yo, who was
Yeah.
that? Who was the
Um.
female?
Portia the authentic best. Man, look, I gotta shout out 1,000 times because man, look, like that girl can sing, man. Like man, look,
And
I
I
met
ain't gonna
her.
lie, she touched my soul in that motherfucking song.
Hey,
Everything. It touched my
hey,
soul,
man.
man.
Like I said, look, we got more.
Like
We got more.
how did y'all collab? Like what did you like how did you meet her? Like
So uh during like maybe like a year or like two back or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I was in this community of the YouTube community where, you know what I'm saying, like we had different artists and stuff like that, different backgrounds and stuff like that. And I had met this girl named Young Reap. Now she talented too, you know what I'm saying?
what's her name?
I think Young Reap.
Young
Young
Reek.
Reap.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. She got this song called Vertigo, and like, man, this is crazy. But she from Texas and stuff like that. shoot, she put us in a group chat one day with like two other people. It was a dude named I forgot a dude name, whatever, and they had Porsche up in there. You know what I'm saying? And Porsche was telling me, you know what I'm saying, like how she was down to collab and stuff like that or whatever. So I already had something written up on the song, whatever, and I sung the hook or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like I was thinking in my head, like damn, it this shit could be 100 times better or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If I had somebody sing on it and stuff like that or whatever, because I was trying to do my thing or whatever, but you know what I'm saying. You can only do so much or whatever. You know what I'm saying, with auto tune and stuff like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, let me hit up Portia. You know what I'm saying? And then Portia, like, man, look, Portia. I think Portia sent me that song back the very next day. The very next day. So I was like, cause like a lot of people I deal with or whatever, they man, it be like weeks, months sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But man, she was so fast. So she was so fast with it, and you know what I'm saying?
You said you wrote that song in 5 minutes.
Man, look, no.
Eh?
I wrote "Heaven Looking for You" in 5 minutes. And yeah, and then that song I wrote in like 10 minutes.
God
Yeah,
damn. Well, that nigga the young Tupac, ain't he? He's like the Tupac. The new
man,
version of
look,
Tupac.
man, look, like I said, look, Lil Wayne was one of my inspirations growing up and stuff like that or whatever. And I think Lil Wayne got an interview or whatever where he said what he said? He said I got 40 like in one session or whatever, he recorded 40 some tracks and stuff like that or whatever. And then Pac towards the end of his death, you know what I'm saying? They got legends behind that, you know what I'm
Yeah, they
saying?
got
Pac
work
still got
ethic.
music that need
Yeah.
to be dropped and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, you know what I'm saying? Like my my actual studio setup, you know what I'm saying? It broke down and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like my it was somewhere on my laptop and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? I've been using ManLab, recording on my phone and stuff like that, you know, like rain, snow, sleet, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I try to make sure I make something. You know what I'm saying? Cause like man, I feel like how I started, like when I started it or whatever. I ain't have everything I needed and stuff like that or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when you don't have whatever, you know what I'm saying, you use what you got, you know what I'm saying, and make it work, you know what I'm saying? Because like in this age of time, it ain't no excuse, you know what I'm saying? Like telling you, no excuse.
So my
Mm-hmm.
favorite song, so I
Mm-hmm.
think the song what you got with Portia is
Mm-hmm.
that's the deepest song that I done heard so far.
Yeah.
But my favorite song is you just brought it up, Heaven Looking For Him. So it
Mm-hmm.
got the flutes in it, man. Y'all, if you ever get a chance, man, check that song out, man. What's the name of Heaven Looking For Him?
Yeah. Heaven looking for him. Heaven looking for him.
Man, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, that's my favorite song right there.
I
But
appreciate it.
the one you got with Portia, I wake up every morning to that, man.
Hey,
I'm in the mirror looking
hey,
at myself like, God damn, today gonna be a great day. I'm listen to that song
hey.
before I
It's on.
go on my
It's
day.
on. It's on all platforms too. You know what I'm saying? Like all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I fuck
I
with
listen
that.
to that myself then.
But you haven't heard Wide Awake yet?
See, I don't listen like you listen to music, retain it fast. I don't retain music that fast.
Yeah.
So I had to listen to something like two, three, four times before I really just
Man, what I'm
retain
talking
what's going
about,
on in it.
but I'm saying when you listen to it, man, when she started goddamn doing that
Yeah,
chorus, oh my goodness,
yeah,
man. I
yeah,
swear, boy,
yeah.
that should take you
Say
to
one more.
another place, man.
You said it's called what?
Wide Awake.
Wide awake.
And what's her name? How you spell her name? 'Cause
Uh, Portia, Portia, the authentic miss.
cause shit, you know they spell Portia 5 different goddamn ways.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you said the other girl name, the other female name was Young Reap,
Uh, Young Reap.
Reap.
Yeah, RAP. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta check them out, man.
Yeah, and then
Man, we
and
need
then the
music
crazy thing,
like this, man, to balance shit out. You know what I'm saying?
man.
It need to be a
It,
balance.
And you know the crazy thing about it, bro, I I recently just found out Portia be rapping, and I'm like Portia,
She
you know
rap.
what? Why don't you tell me that? She like, you know, I do a little bit or whatever. I'm like, nigga, you damn near rapping, like,
Can she go though? Have you heard her?
I mean, yeah, she was up on one track, you know what I'm saying, spin something, whatever, you know what I'm saying. I mean,
On
you
one of
know,
your
like,
songs?
not on one of my songs or whatever.
Oh,
Just, you know, I guess a song that she done with somebody in her community and stuff like that.
oh,
So
okay, yeah.
yeah.
And then it was another song I heard from think you said it was called Elevators.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
it was a remix of Outkast and it
yo,
was a remix of Outkast Elevators. Yep,
yeah, I
yep.
fuck.
That was with I guess myself like a year ago, like well, maybe like 2 years ago, and then I added a verse with me, you know what I'm saying, during that time and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So
yeah, that
yeah,
shit go hard, man.
appreciate you,
Hey,
appreciate
was you
you.
checking it out, man? Just unprofessional, man.
You said what?
You checking it out right now?
Yeah, that's professional. I'm trying to. I gotta hear it
Yeah,
so I can be on track with y'all. But yeah, I just listened to a little piece of it. I like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You sound like a vibe different, like a not like a normal singer, like a I can't really.
Well, she sound like India Ari, nigga. No, I don't want to
I
say
don't listen to
sound like her,
NDRE,
Well, shoot,
but it sound right though.
but you fucking up in life, nigga. If you ain't listening to India Ari, I don't know what's wrong with
maybe
Well, I
like
don't listen to music like that.
you. Man,
a
music
Lauren
is
Hill, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah, Lauren
Okay.
Hill. Yep,
Yeah,
yep, yeah.
yeah, I like that. It's more like a like a soul tone. I like that. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you gotta listen to that, like early in the morning, man. You getting up, man.
yeah.
Nah.
So man, what's your goal, man? Like we got our kind of like a goal we got for the podcast. What's your goal for you know I
My
don't want to just
music.
say rapping because I don't feel like I want to just call you a rapper.
Yeah.
Your artistry.
Honestly and truly, my goal is to, you know what I'm saying. Number one, of course, be the best I can be. You know what I'm saying. But also, you know what I'm saying, inspire. You know what I'm saying, people to become the greatest form for themselves and stuff like that. Honestly and truly, like what maybe because I ain't gonna lie, there's been plenty of times, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to put the pencil down and stuff like that or whatever, and just, you know what I'm saying, just quit. You know what I'm
So what
saying? But
kept you go? Hey,
I
what
didn't.
kept you going though?
Oh well, you know, crazy thing about it though, I had a few people like these people ain't never, you know what I'm saying, ain't never showed no interest in my music, anything like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying, in the past or whatever. They came up to me or whatever, and they were like, man, bro, I hope you don't quit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because your music touched me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I done been through depression and shit like that or whatever, and it motivated me and shit like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like, man, look, honestly and truly, like that shit mean more to me. You know what I'm saying? Than some money and shit like that or whatever. Because it's like, man, if I can make you, you know what I'm saying, feel good about yourself and motivate you to keep on going and shit like that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, this world fucked up as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like
Mhm.
if I can motivate if I can motivate you to, you know, continue to strive on and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, then that's all that matters at the end of the day. You
I
know
think
what I'm
that
saying? And
I think that would be the best gift for me to give back to people. You know what I'm saying? Especially
yeah,
if it helps somebody with their life. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's what music is all about,
yeah,
and not just
man.
music, but like podcasts, really just
Oh yeah.
anything. You
Oh yeah,
know,
of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I tell folks, you know what I'm saying? Like the reason why, you know what I'm saying, even Christianity, you know what I'm saying, is so popular and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's because like figures like Jesus and all of them was big and stuff like that. It's because, you know what I'm saying, like they inspired through their walk and stuff like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it wasn't about, you know what I'm saying, like it wasn't about like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I need to get these people and stuff like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like people naturally followed them and stuff like that because
Right.
because you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think, and like as an artist or whatever, like that was one of the things I struggled with, you know what I'm saying, starting out, like I was so worried about trying to get a fan base and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like typical artist struggles, you know what I'm saying? And like I would complain
Mm-hmm.
about it and stuff like that. But I heard I heard something from Miss Blue. I don't know if you ever heard Miss Blue. She used to do podcasts. Well, I don't know if she still do it, but like she used to do podcasts around the time Bobby Hemmett and stuff was still doing his podcast. But
Hey, you
she
know her?
hmm?
Mm-mm.
but
Cause he only listen to women podcasts.
but she said something like, you know what I'm saying, like if this is your calling in life and stuff like that, whatever you do is your calling in life, whatever, you know what I'm saying, you don't need to worry about, you know what I'm saying, I guess a crowd to to perform in and stuff like that or whatever, because people gonna
Right.
naturally follow when they see you and stuff like that. And
Right.
like
Mm-hmm.
that's what I try to, like that's what I try to tell people, you know what I'm saying? Like don't try to be no leader and shit like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because, we I feel like being a leader, it'll change you into something that, you know what I'm saying, you're not, because think
Right.
about this in the Bible, shit. Moses had a temper because, you know what I'm saying, the people was hard headed and shit like that or whatever and shit. The crazy thing about it though, Moses brought the people to the promised land, but he couldn't enjoy the promised land himself. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I
Mm-hmm.
tell people
like
all the
he.
time, be yourself. Be yourself, man. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. That's all you gotta do is be yourself. You can't be
Eh,
nobody else but yourself.
exactly. And then I also want to, I guess you know, like put another narrative out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like I feel like you know what I'm saying. The only narrative out there is, you know what I'm saying, you got to do this to be down. You know what I'm saying. If you ain't on this, you lame and shit like that or whatever. And it's like, nah, man. Like man, look. It ain't nothing wrong with being smart. You know what I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying. Like man, look. We live in a world where with damn near everybody depressed and shit like that or whatever, and I know people tell you like, oh, you got to be hard all the time and shit like that or whatever, but I noticed like some of the most hardest people be some of the most emotionally, you know what I'm saying, deprived people, you know what I'm saying, and it's like
Right.
we
Hey,
we
so
we got what's up?
we got a minute left. Hey,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna have to do this again though. But
Oh yeah.
let everybody know where they can find you at your music.
Shoot, Heru the Rising, Heru the Rising all across the board. You know what I'm saying? IG, YouTube.
YouTube, Facebook.
Nah, I ain't got no Facebook. I got a
Good.
Twitter, but I don't really use it like that. But yeah,
You sound like you don't know how to use it like Steve.
nah, man, like Facebook too chaotic for me.
But
Yeah, I
Facebook
yeah,
too
feel
this
you
has
on
been
that
chaotic.
one.
another
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
of How You Figure That Podcast. We came, we saw, we conquered. I appreciate you. Salute, my brother.
All
We
Yes,
right,
gotta do
sir.
this again.
all right.
Respect, man.
Yeah, much respect.